family, bonjour. Greetings to my family, and shout out to Haiti. Shout out to Haiti, my love, my family in Haiti. Shout out to Haiti. Yes, so I know that Haiti is going through a lot right now, but Haiti is in my prayers. I have a very special love for Haiti. Okay, so welcome family to my live once again. Here we are. Shambhala Sacred Lotus. And I have a message for you as I start my day in nature to ground myself. Look, everyone, how beautiful. You see, go outside and get you some of this good old energy. Yeah, that's what we need because it's a lot of chaos right now that is going on in this earth realm. So before it starts raining, I want to leave this message, and then I will be doing a tarot reading after my little nice walk here in nature. Okay, so family, they kept poking the bear. They kept poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear. Okay? They poked the bear a little bit too many times. They didn't think the bear was going to retaliate because something wrong with him. Okay? These are the kind of people that gather together in groups, right? Because they feel stronger in groups because really they're cowards. So they need to group together to come and attack you. Little bitty you, right? When I say little bitty you, you may not be little bitty, but I'm saying you by yourself. You who mind your business. You who's private. You who is just doing what the divine called you to do. You are maybe an introvert. You don't bother nobody, right? You might love nature like I do, huh? Okay. And you just really live a simple life. You do the right thing. You have a right heart. So the spirit is always watching over you and blessing you. Uh-huh. I'm talking about you. Yeah. They kept poking the motherfucking bear. Y'all let me be real, okay? Let me be me. They kept on poking the bear. So what I mean by that, this is what I mean. Have you ever noticed in your life that wherever you go, if it's a new neighborhood, maybe you start a new job, um, it's like you probably don't even want to be in the spotlight. You don't want to be seen. You go places, but the kind of energy that you carry, it attracts, okay? Not only the light, but it also attracts the dark, okay? And people are curious about you. They're curious because you're different. They can't seem to figure you out. So sometimes people will try to befriend you, right? They try to befriend you or they try to act like they match your fly so they can get closer to you, so they can figure out this dynamic about yourself. You're so carefree, right? You don't care nothing about none of these worldly standards. You walk by the beat of your own drum. What's up, Lil Bleezy? What's up? You walk by the beat of your own drum, right? Grand rising to you, goddess. And, you know, it's intimidating because you act like, all right, okay, now it's about to start raining on me. Okay, spirit. Let me find me a gazebo. Let me think. Maybe I'll go find me a tree or something. Okay, but you're intimidating because you don't need nobody. It ain't that you act. You're self-sufficient, right? Okay, so it doesn't even matter how you stay to yourself. It doesn't matter how, you know, you don't want drama. You're not a drama person. You're very peaceful. There's always somebody watching you. Know that. Know that somebody is always keeping their eyes on you because of the very fact is that you don't blend in. You don't fucking want to blend in. You don't care nothing about, okay, mosquitoes, y'all give me a break. You don't care nothing about none of that click stuff because you're confident and walking with the divine. And you have an anointing on your life, a gift, maybe very rare. And other people see it. Grand rising to you. Hawaii, grand rising. Ashe, yes. And people see your anointing, right? They want it. That's what all of this shit is about. People want what you have, right? Some people don't want to work with what they have. Some people don't feel good about themselves. So, narcissists, people that don't feel good about themselves, feel stronger in numbers by coming together and finding someone that they look like you, that look like you are easily to be intimidated or easy to be bullied or easy to be poked at. So they all feel, because when they try to do it themselves, your energy itself, the energy field around you is intimidating, right? So they may have had some little sly remarks towards you, but it didn't hit because you don't give a fuck, right? Because you're not, because you built like that. You built like that because of what you've been through, what the divine has brought you through. So those kind of things don't affect you. And people get mad because they can't get a reaction out of you. They can't get you to act a fool. Now they know you a firecracker. And they know you about that damn life. And they know you will light that motherfucking monkey ass head up. But they keep trying. They keep poking the monkey. Poking the bear, I mean. Oh, poking both of them. Poking. Okay, so have you ever like, for those that you try to open up a can, have you ever opened, like, I'm pretty sure you have, opening up a can of biscuits, okay? Biscuits don't look like it's threat. That little canister don't look like a threat at all, right? But for those that have never opened up a can of biscuits, they open it up, they be, pull a little thing back and it's good. Then all of a sudden, pop, right? That's who you are. That's who you are. Now let me tell you this. I said all of that to say this. Okay, no mosquitoes. I said all of that to tell you this, okay? See, people play too many games when it comes to you. Let's go through the trail. Okay, and I gotta speak fast because my battery about to die. People play too many games when it comes to you. Oh, I can't. It's flooded. All right. They, the divine puts you in places. Let me tell you, your secret weapon. The divine puts you in places because you look innocent, you look sweet, and people don't really like how you move because people want to corrupt you. They want you to be corrupted. If their life is falling apart because of something that they have done, they want the same for you, right? They don't want you to make right choices. They don't want you to become a better version of yourself. So when you go into different places, people seem to gather together because of your energy. They tried it themselves, it didn't work. So they go get somebody else. They get to gossiping, get to talking. They get to talking about shit they don't even know what the hell they talking about because they don't know you. They don't know you, right? But they be making up things, trying to figure you out, right? So all of a sudden, now you got this big explosion of people trying to fight you, come after you, gossiping. And what do you do? What do you do? You somewhere quiet, look, on a nature trail, minding your business, talking to the divine, hugging on the trees, loving up on the animals, minding your business, right? That's exactly what you should be doing. You know why? Because don't answer no fools according to their folly, lest you be like them. What does that mean? Don't answer them because you don't want to become one of them. You don't have to explain yourself to nobody because they want you to explain why you are the way you are, why you're so blessed, why every time they try to trap you, God takes you another way and bless you. Why every time they try to push you down, you always rise back up and get better. Why every time it looked like you're like they was laughing, looked like you was down for the count, looked like you had lost everything, then all of a sudden you turn around in the corner with a better car, right? You moved out of the neighborhood to a better house, right? They try to make you lose your job. Now you got a better job, right? That's what always happens to you, family. That's what's triggering these people. The jealousy, the jealousy of you, and the jealousy and the anger that no matter what they try to do to you, they just can't seem to stop you. And that the divine keeps knocking this shit out the way and protecting you. So you are a threat. You are a threat to these people who will not evolve, who chooses not to evolve, who chooses to be in the way that they are, right? But they choose, hi, Grand Rising. They choose to be family the way that they are, while all at the same time, the divine is trying to get them to evolve. You trigger their demons inside of them. I want you to know the secret weapon about you is this. Spirit put you in these places for a reason because spirit already know that these people are going to come after you. They're going to attack you. They already know the jealousy that you stir, okay? But you're safe. You're protected. And what's going to happen is that that same group of people, I'm not going to stay on here long, family, because I'm going to do the cards in a few minutes after I finish my trail. You see, the same group of people that's trying their best to destroy you, it's the same group of people. Now, remember, and I say crabs in a bucket, crabs in the bucket, right? They act like they love each other. They act like they friends and family. Oh yeah, they. You know what? Well, you know why they're coming together? They come together for one reason. You are the equation. But if you're not there, there's no camaraderie. That it's just jealousy. So what spirit is going to do? The spirit is going to allow all of that to fester. It's going to fester, and then what's going to happen, family, is that when none of the shit that they try to throw your way. The evil eye, the hexes, the black magic, the curses, the lies, the money spells, the sex magic, sex rituals, all that shit. When none of that shit does not affect you and take you away from your destiny, then they're going to turn and begin to question one another of why this is not working. I thought you said she was this like this. I thought you said he was like this, like this. Well, look at them. They don't look like they're suffering. They don't. I thought you said you put the curse on them and a death spell on them and that this and this and this and that. Well, then how come it looked like they prospering? How come they just got a new car? How come they just got this? They're going to begin to question, family, the lies that they was all stirring up, telling one another. They was getting intoxicated off the lies about you. They was getting ready to feast, so they thought, upon your flesh, right? No, Spirit already knew how these people were. So what's going to happen is that they're going to turn against each other. They're going to turn against each other. And the same chaos magic that they was throwing at you is coming upon them right now. They're going to begin to fight one another. They're going to begin to start gossiping about one another. They're going to begin to start fighting. We already said that. Talking about one another, betraying one another, turning one another against in. If they done some illegal stuff, they're going to tell it. You ain't got to do nothing. That's what I wanted to tell you. You are the divine secret weapon. You do not have to defend yourself. You do not have to defend why you are the way you are. People gonna always lie. Just understand that because of who you are and the anointing that you have on your life. But you have to get in you that I don't give a fuck. That pill right there. Because you're gonna have to swallow it. Swallow that pill because that pill is gonna help you endure. You hurt enough. You've been betrayed enough, right? They think that you're weak. They think that you're still the old version of yourself where you will allow people pleasing, allow people to just, run all over you and be overextended. No, you're not that person. You change, but they're trying you. So just let you know, family, it don't matter. Strangers, wherever you may be, Walmart, wherever you may be, wherever you may go, just know you hold a lot of power inside of you. Silent power. Humble. You don't got to show it. You don't got to show it because the enemies already know it. Because behind the scenes, they done everything that they can to stop you. And you still going like the Duracell battery. Hmm. Just think about that. Much love to you, peace, family. I'll see you soon.